Look at that. What's up guys, Saf here on SuperSaf TV, and today I believe we have a bit of an exclusive. Inside these boxes here, we have the 2018 iPhone prototypes, models, dummies, whatever you want to call them. They're basically based on the final designs of the new iPhones, and they're usually used by case manufacturers and things in order to be able to get the cases ready in time for the launch of the iPhone. We've got them here. Let's go ahead and get them unboxed. All right. Obviously not a fancy box like you will get for the new iPhone. Look at that. This is the iPhone 10 Plus or the iPhone 10s Plus. Not sure what it's going to be called, but it is huge. And that's because it has a 6.5-inch display. But that's not all. We also have this box here, which has inside, oh, this has a bit more plastic around it. That's cool. This is the 6.1-inch budget iPhone. Now, once again, we're not sure what this one's going to be called. It might be called the iPhone 9, maybe the iPhone 10 Lite. The important thing is, of course, is that it's going to be coming in at around $700. Now, in addition to these two, there is also going to be the incremental update to the iPhone 10, which is going to be the same size with the 5.8-inch display and potentially a new color. But that's not going to be any different in terms of the physical size and design. So we're going to look at these and then we'll also compare them for size to the iPhone 10. Right, let's get the plastic off first here. So in the middle, we've got the current iPhone 10, and you can see that the Plus version is now much bigger, and the Lite version is just slightly bigger compared to the iPhone 10. Now you'll also see here that we've got dual cameras on the Plus model, and that's because it will have the same cameras that we have on the incremental update of the iPhone 10. But on the iPhone Lite, we have a single camera, and that is to meet that $700 price point. So you're not going to be having dual cameras on the cheaper version. Now all three will have a glass back, as we can see here, but the Plus model will have a stainless steel frame like we've got on the iPhone 10. The Lite version is going to have an aluminium or aluminum frame. Now moving over onto the front, you'll notice that we have notches on all models, and the notch is here to stay on the iPhone. And then we've got the small bezels around the sides. Now this is especially great to see on the budget iPhone. I know a few of you guys are gonna go crazy in the comments when I'm calling a $700 device budget, but in the scheme of the lineup, it is gonna be the budget device. However, there's a catch. The Lite version is gonna have a 6.1-inch LCD display, not OLED display. Now OLED displays are generally better overall. They're definitely more expensive. They have deeper blacks, a better contrast ratio, as well as more vibrant colors. Once again, this is a compromise that's going to be made on the Lite version of the iPhone. It's also rumored that there's going to be no 3D touch on the Lite version of the iPhone, and that we're going to have Face ID Generation 1, whereas the larger iPhones will have Face ID Generation 2, which is going to be faster and more accurate. Now looking around these models, button placements are exactly the same like we had previously. So we've got the power button on the right hand side, we've got the volume buttons on the left hand side, as well as the mute switch. Nothing at the top, and at the bottom we've got the lightning port with two grills. One of these is a speaker and the other is a mic. Of course, these are going to be having stereo speakers, so there'll be one in the earpiece and one bottom firing. Now if we do a quick size comparison of the iPhone 10 Plus to something like the iPhone 7 Plus or even the 8 Plus, you'll notice that it's pretty much exactly the same size. It is definitely the same size in terms of the length, but it does seem to be slightly narrower. Now this is very impressive, of course, and that is because the iPhone 7 and 8 Plus both have a 5.5-inch display, but the new iPhone 10 Plus is going to have a 6.5-inch display. So you're going to be getting much more real estate in a very similar size body. And if you are somebody that's coming from, say, an iPhone 8 Plus or an iPhone 7 Plus, then this will be a great upgrade, and it's going to be a size that you're used to. Now, of course, a bigger display as well as a bigger size device means a bigger battery. So the iPhone 10 Plus is likely to have a much bigger battery compared to the iPhone 10. And of course, we all like bigger batteries with more battery life. Now, one downside for the iPhone 10 Plus is that it's very likely to cross that $1,000 price point. Rumors suggesting that it's probably going to be coming in at around $1,100 potentially. And that's based on the fact that the Plus model of the iPhone is usually around $100 more compared to the regular version of the iPhone. So there we have it, guys. A very fast hands-on the models of the new 2018 iPhones. I believe this is a very first, especially in 4K, so a thumbs up for that would be appreciated. What do you guys think of these new iPhones? Are you going to be picking any of these up? Definitely drop me a comment below and let me know. We're likely to be expecting the official announcement of these in September sometime. And of course, as soon as they are announced and released, we'll be having lots of hands-on coverage here on the channel, SuperSaf style. So make sure you have subscribed and switch on notifications if you haven't already to see all of that coverage first. Thanks for watching. This is Saf on SuperSaf TV, and I'll see you next time.